Hi. Well, it's another beautiful day. And today I want to talk about depression, which isn't a very cheery topic, I admit, but something that we need to go over. So, what is depression? Well, what depression is your thoughts. The thing is, your false identity, your ego, wants you to feel bad if you're not doing good. If you're doing great, and it's happy. It's happy to be doing great with you. If you're not doing great, if something not good happened, okay, then it's going to do everything it can to make you feel bad. Okay? Which is a cycle of thoughts, bad thoughts. Okay? That's what depression is. It's a cycle of thoughts that go over and over in your head telling you what a piece of shit you are. Okay, now I don't like to say bad words, but that's what it is. Okay? If you agree with what your mind or your false identity, your ego is saying, then you're depressed. You can also look at it like there is depression. Depression is happening. Okay? If you want to detach yourself from the depression, don't say I'm depressed. Don't own the depression. Say there is depression. But the main thing to get rid of depression is to stop thinking. When you're in the now, there is no depression. There is no problems. Okay? There are no problems when you're in the now because at that moment you are connected with God. So there can be no problems. Okay? There can be no depression. There can be no unhappiness in that moment. Okay? A lot of people are depressed about the past. A lot of people are depressed about the future. The only problem with that is there is no future. There is no past. None of that stuff actually exists. There, in fact, is no time either. There's a flow of moments called the now. And if you stay in the now, then you won't be depressed. You won't be unhappy or sad. Because none of that stuff can exist in the now. Okay? All your problems are either in the past or in the future. Okay? What am I going to do? You know, that's what people are thinking. Okay? With these overweight problems that are burdening them down. Okay? But there's a way out, and that's to stop thinking. You can do that by trying to enter your body via feeling your energies or breathing in and out and paying attention to the breath as it feels in your nose and your throat and your lungs. Once you pay attention to those things, okay, then you're no longer, you know, gonna feel bad because that allows you to be in the now. Those are entries into the now. One conscious breath is an entry into the now. There are thoughts, okay, terrible thoughts in your head, okay? And these thoughts are making you feel bad. Now, it's easy for me to say you shouldn't think, okay, because I don't think, okay? But every thought has a gap before and after it, okay? Maybe a small gap, but it's there. And we need to widen that gap so that thoughts aren't as thick and close. Just imagine that there is someone who is trying to make you feel bad, trying to make you feel unhappy, okay? And that someone is inside your own head. If you can't get free of that, you're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna experience human suffering. So, enter the moment, enter the now, okay? And you'll find that your problems have gone away. There can be no problems in the now. Only love, joy, peace. Once you've experienced the love, the joy, the peace, you got no problems. Okay? Now, I know it's hard for someone who has never, even felt that to realize that you can feel it. Okay? Got so many thoughts in your head that you can't see what is out there. What is out there is God's love, God's joy, God's peace. The peace that passeth understanding. So, try to remember who you are, okay? You are not a person. You are not a body. Those two things are required to be here, but you don't have to identify with them. You have to let them go. Look at this body. It's aging, okay? It's slowly decaying. Eventually it will drop. I'll drop my body. But I will continue onward. Okay, I will go back to the source of all life and consciousness. Okay, as will everyone who dies. But there's no reason that you can't have that source of consciousness, that God, with you, because He's inside of you. Okay? And I know how difficult it can be, okay, to try and find something that you've never experienced, but it's out there. It's there within you. So, first step, remember who you are. You are not a person. You are not a body. You are not a car or a house or anything else that you've identified with. Once you start letting those things go, I know it's hard to let your body go. I mean, you look in the mirror and you say, oh, I'm good looking. Or, oh, I'm not good looking. Whatever you say. Okay? None of that shit matters. If you're fat or you're thin, if you're tall or you're short, it doesn't matter. What matters is the inner dimension within you that you can access simply by stopping your thoughts. And you start small. Start with one gap between two thoughts. One moment when you're not thinking, just for a second. And then try to make that gap bigger. You're not doing the thinking. The thinking is being done for you. All right, well, I guess that's enough out of me. It's been a pleasure. I love you all, and have a great day.